Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I drink? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. Look and listen.
Good afternoon, Uncle Popeye. This is Sakira, darling, the little girl that you buy my books that you buy for me. Yes, Christmas is my birthday tomorrow, and I was supposed to call you, but my grandma was busy, so she didn't let me call you. So can you please, on one of your news, can you please post that tomorrow is my birthday, and wish me a happy birthday, please? Thank you.
So, Princess Sakira, darling, was one of the recipients of the PNL Back to School giveaway, and we are committed to assisting her for as long as possible. Princess Sakira, tomorrow is your birthday, but we are sending you birthday wishes from now. Princess Sakira, you are going to be getting your birthday gift, and I am told that you are doing very, very well in school at the Unity Primary School. Keep it up. The sky is the limit. And Grandma, thanks for the role that you are playing. Princess Sakira, here is hoping that tomorrow you're going to be having a wonderful birthday, and may you live to see a whole heap more. In today's journey, we have just left Holland Bamboo in the parish of St. Elizabeth. We are now heading towards Lacovia. Continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. Now, we had planned on taking the day off today, but a lot of things happened between yesterday and this morning. So, here we are. Now, you would have heard the live stream I did last night about the Bursa and the principal at the Hopewell High School in Hanover. We are getting a whole heap of information. Firstly, Miss Taylor, the principal's secretary. Is it true that you have to part many fights with the principal, Byron Grant, and the Bursa, Jermaine Roberts? Miss Taylor, is it true that on many occasions you had to run away students as they watched the principal and the Bursa in their many jealous fights? Miss Pinnock, you are the regional director for the Ministry of Education, where you sent videos on more than one occasion with the principal and the Bursa fighting on the school compound. Miss Pinnock, I have some questions. Who is it that is benefiting from the school talk shop? Is it the principal or is it the school? Sometimes parties are held at the school and the students, they have to pay to enter. Who benefits from that? Miss Pinnock, the regional director, don't you think it's full-time and ought it be done at that school? Now, this morning, early, I received that WhatsApp message on your screen. It came in from a PNL detective. The person said, sometime last year, such man, and you know who the person is referring to when the person says such man, right? The person said, such man employed a new farmhand. Such man has to sample everything that comes his way. So there is a personal relationship between him and the new, well, I blacked out that part. He drives in his Jeep and they go everywhere. I guess Jermaine, the Bursa Jermaine, I guess Jermaine was upset, but such man still had control over him. So it seems Jermaine found another friend. Are you following? The person is saying, so it seems Jermaine found another friend. Such man and Jermaine, they quarrel all the time. If he suspects that Jermaine is keeping someone, he would give him hell. They even curse before the front office staff. Jermaine, he seems to have had enough, so he was to fly out Thursday. He was to visit his mother Wednesday evening and fly out on Thursday. Such man told him not to go abroad, but he decided on going. Jermaine should have known that if he crossed such man, he would be in trouble because he knew that he is vindictive. The person went on to say, Jermaine did not deserve this. I think it's through desperation that he became a sea creature and he was a man who could help him. All the things that Craig said are true. The person is talking about the conversation I would have played in last night's live stream. So the person is saying, all the things that Craig said are true, but the pastor, he was shot when he ran off the compound and tried to call the police. The hoodlum came out and saw him on his phone and shot him. And that shooting was from 2010. In that shooting, it is alleged that hoodlums were sent for the then school principal, Miss Joyce Irvin. So the person is saying that the man who was killed, he was on the compound and he ran off and was trying to call the police. So you heard that? We are also told that the principal, he told the police that the camera system at the school was not working, but it was found out that yes, it was working. We are also told that after the bursar was killed, the principal, he was seen on camera removing 2 phones from inside the car that the bursar was driving. Stand by. Stand by. We continue to dig. More to come. Now, a lot of times when we carry some stories, persons, them quarrel and say, only bad news we carry, and there's a lot of good taking place in Jamaica. You see, I am reporting on the reality. I am making persons aware of what is happening. Listen this now. Listen this. A man, he's said to be in his early 60s, and he worked as a carpenter in Bronx, New York. He owns a 2-story house at Ricardo in the parish of Westmoreland, and that man, he was visiting for the holidays. A friend of his who is in his mid-60s. That friend is a security technician. He's living in the state of Florida. That friend was also visiting Jamaica and staying at the house. About minutes after 3 o'clock early yesterday morning, Saturday, December 23, they were fast asleep when they were awoken by strange sounds in the house. When they made checks, 6 hoodlums armed with guns were in the house. The hoodlums, they used wire to tie up one of the men. They then proceeded to rob them of cash amounting to over 200,000 Jamaican dollars and over 700 United States dollars. They also robbed 4 iPhone cellular phones, jewelry, and important documents. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape on foot in the area, but they were not done. Less than 10 minutes later, the same set of hoodlums, they went to another house. A man, he's about 75 years old. 5 years. That man, he was employed as a school bus driver in the state of Georgia in the United States of America. His wife is in her early 70s, and for years, she was employed as a nurse assistant also in the state of Georgia. They were staying at a friend's house at Ricardo district, near to where the first robbery took place. The friend's house where they were staying is a retired college administrator who worked for many years in the Bronx in New York. All three of them were fast asleep when they were awoken by the same 6 masked hoodlums. The hoodlums, they had broken into the house. One of the hoodlums, he proceeded to hit the 75-year-old man to his forehead with a gun, causing a serious wound. The hoodlums, they then proceeded to rob the occupants of the house of cash amounting to over 18,000 United States dollars and jewelry. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape on foot in the area. Boy, me I tell you, you know. Boy, me I tell you. Continuing the news. Listen this now. Late last night, a 20-year-old female, she took a taxi in the parish of St. Catherine. This is a white Toyota Probox and it was on its way to Spanish Town and other passengers were in the car. On reaching the Spanish Town town center, the other passengers in the car, they came out. We are told that the female, she made a call to a friend and the driver for the car, he overheard the conversation. Now, based on the conversation that the female had with her friend, the driver, he offered to take her to Halfway Tree. The 20-year-old girl, who apparently is not aware of what is happening around her, she gladly accepts the offer. On the way to Halfway Tree, the driver told the female that he had to go and pick up someone. So he turned towards Portmore and stopped at a lonely spot at Kimani's Bay, where he pulled a knife and threatened the 20-year-old female to harm her. This piece of nastiness, he then did you know what with this female against her will or consent. When he was done, he told her to come out of the car and he drove away. Residents of the Kimani's Bay area, they assisted the female and they carried her to the police station where a report was made. In this time, we must be aware of what is happening. And I am almost sure that this rapeable, he did not use a condom. Sad indeed. This next incident, it took place last night, Saturday, December 23, about some minutes to 9 o'clock. It took place at Burn Savannah in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that a man in his late 30s, he and a bartender, they were in a bar in the area when a motorcycle with 2 hoodlums aboard drove up and stopped. The pillion, he came off the bike with a gun in his hand. He entered the bar and he juked down both the bartender and the patron in the bar. He demanded money from both of them. We are told that the man in the bar, he held on to the hoodlum and a tussle ensued with both of them. This tussle, it started from inside the bar to outside on the roadway. During the tussle, the hoodlum, he got a chance to squeeze off about 5 rounds, some of them hitting the man. The hoodlum, he then jumped onto the bike and he and his crony, they made good their escape. It was then realized that the man, he had received gunshot wounds to the left side of his buttocks and his groin. He was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was treated and admitted. The police, they were called, and when they processed this crime scene, 5 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. Now, in this next story, we are told that last night, Saturday, December 23, about some minutes after 9 o'clock, a team of police officers, they were out on patrol in the community of Garden District in the White House area of Westmoreland when they were approached by someone. The person told the police that a guy, popularly known as Crocodile of a farm district address, had used a gun to hit the person over his or her left eye, causing a wound. While the police were talking to the person, Crocodile, he was spotted and he was pointed out to the police. We are told that the police officers, they went towards Crocodile and identified themselves to him and told him to stop. It is said that Crocodile, he pulled the same gun that he had used to hit the person over the left eye and opened gunfire at the police. The police, they took evasive action and they returned the fire. Crocodile, he ran into an open lot with shrubs and continued firing at the police. The police, they gave chase, still returning the fire. When the shooting subsided, Crocodile, he was seen lying along a dirt track, suffering from gunshot wounds to his chest, the left side of his abdomen, his right hand, and his left foot. That black SAR BGP 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 2 live rounds and 1 empty 9mm spent shell in the breech, was found beside Crocodile. His correct name is George Ramsey, but he's also known as Bubble Up or Crocodile. Crocodile's brother, Moses Ramsey, he was once on the Westmoreland Police most wanted list. He's now in police custody on murder charges. Crocodile, he was taken to the Savannah Lamar Hospital where he was treated and admitted in a serious condition under police guard. The mayhem. In this next story, we are getting reports that young man on your screen, he's known as Odin of an Amity address in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that yesterday, Saturday, December 23, Odin, he was riding a motorcycle when he collided into a cow in the Petersfield area of Westmoreland. Odin, he was rushed to the Savannah Lamar Hospital where he was admitted in a serious condition, but early this morning, he succumbed to his injuries. Now, as soon as we get more information, I will definitely be updating this story. Stand by for that. We are also working on a story, and if you have any photo of any of the deceased persons, please send them via WhatsApp to 876-458-9111. It's the story of 3 men who were killed at a house at Mandarin Close in the Lime Tree Grove area of Spanish Town in the parish of St. Catherine. This took place late Friday night, December 22. 2 brothers, Ricardo Clayton, also known as Akeem or Hyper, and Michael Clayton, also known as Itzy, and another guy named Jahvon Lothian, popularly known as Sarge, they were shot and killed. I'm going to be giving you some exclusive information as to what may have led to this triple murder. And everything started in England. Please, if you have any photo of anyone involved, send them to me via WhatsApp at 876-458-9111. I am hoping to drop that video tomorrow. Stand by for that. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, that guy on your screen, his name is Romaine Kelly, but he was popularly known as Bootoo. This February 11 coming up, Bootoo, he will be celebrating his 27th birthday. He lived at Industry Cove in the Green Island Police area in the parish of Hanover. We are told that last night, Saturday, December 23, about 7:30, Bootoo, he was at his home sitting on his veranda with other close family members. Also on the veranda was a close friend or relative known as Kimani. Kimani is in his mid-20s. We are told that while they were on the veranda, a hoodlum pounced with a gun in his hand. The hoodlum, he opened gunfire at Bootoo. The persons on the veranda, they ran off in different directions. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape on foot in the area. It was then discovered that Bootoo and Kimani, they were shot. Bootoo received gunshot wounds to his upper body, and Kimani, he received gunshot wounds to his left shoulder. Both of them, they were rushed by residents to the Noel Holmes Hospital, where Bootoo, he was pronounced DEAD on arrival, and Kimani, he was treated and admitted. The police, they were called, and when they processed this crime scene, 6 9mm Spen shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, what a shame. But me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica.